What's going on, everybody? This is JMO, and I'm out here shooting a new video series called Disc Madness. You have March Madness, while I'm doing it with discs. I'm picking 4 in each category: drivers, mids, and putters, and I'm going to put them in a bracket and play a few holes with them. So let's get on into the video. So we're here at hole 4 at Oliver Park in Calera, and I'm doing this Disc Madness tournament. So we're going to start off with the putter side of it, and I will explain the rules. It's like, for the putter round, I will putt with these discs that I have here. But when it comes to the mids and the drivers, once I get into circle 1 with the disc, I will putt with my normal putters that I always putt with. But like I said, the first matchup is going to be, you have the Gateway Wizard, the Dynamic Iron City logo on it, and then the Discraft Roach. And then the next matchup is going to be the Prodigy PA3 versus the Latitude 64 Pure. Now, I will say, it's like, I'm basically going to play, all 4 discs will be thrown off the tee, but they will be in the battle with each other. If there is a tie, then I will basically go back and not play the holes. Again, I'm just going to do a putting match, and the first one I make it with will be the winner of that, and then I'll play another hole with them, and then the winners of the 2 matchups will face each other again, and then go from there. So, start off with the Wizard versus the Roach matchup. I'm just going to throw it out there and see if I can. Honestly, I hope Gateway wins, but I'm not going to have any bias to either one of them. Straight. Not a bad shot. Got a little deep of the hole. So like I said, not too bad, just a little bit far. Now I'm gonna throw the Roach and see if I can get it out there. Oh, turned it over. It's in the baseball field over here. So it looks like the Wizard is probably gonna win this matchup, but there's no telling. But now we're gonna go Pure versus PA3, and I'm gonna start with the Pure first. Just a little early. That might be OB back there in the creek, but hopefully not. Now I'm going with the PA3. Alright, so from the way it looks right now, looks like it's going to be the PA3 versus the Wizard in the next round. But let's go to the second shot and see how we did. So we're here at where I believe the Roach went out. It's probably about as close as I can get it. So the Roach is now going in for 3, so could potentially take a bogey, but we'll see how we can do it here. Oh, a little short, but got up there. Now let's go on into the next shots that are a little bit farther back. What's going on, everybody? This is Future JMO, and I'm sitting here editing the video now, and apparently the Wizard's second shot did not record, so it's not going to be in there, but I did miss the putt, and it was a little short. So sorry about that, and enjoy the rest of the video. So the Pure was in the same boat over here as the Wizard was in the previous matchup, and now, so if I make this one, the PA3 is almost parked, so it's right behind the camera actually. If I make this one, the PA3 will have to make it in order to challenge for a playoff in the second round. So let's see if we can make this one first. Whoa, alrighty. So since I missed that one, now I'm gonna put y'all on the other side of this basket here. As you can see, right about here is the PA3. So now if I make this one, it's basically going to be a lock for the PA3, which is honestly the one that I kind of expected to win it between this matchup. Alrighty, so there you have it for the putter round. In the finals of the putter round, it's going to be the PA3 versus the Wizard. So stay tuned to the second round. But now we're going to head on into the mid bracket. Hey everybody, so now we are here at hole 8 at Oliver Park, and it's going to be a little bit to the right, or actually straight ahead, but you got these trees on the right, so you really kind of want to throw it forehand. So I've got one of the discs that I normally throw on this hole for forehand, which is the mids. So the first matchup is going to be the Discraft Buzz and the Gateway Element. And the next one is going to be the Discmania MD1 and the Finish Line Supra. So this is the one round, like I said, where once I get into circle 1, then I will putt with my putters. But once they're outside of circle 1, I can only use these. So like I said, the first matchup is the Buzz versus the Element. And like I said, this is a forehand hole. So that's why, and I typically go mid-range anyway, but I'm going, like I said, forehand and try to keep it out of the road. Oh, hit the tree. It was looking good there for a second. So, if you pick one to win, I'm sorry, and it doesn't. I can only control what I can do. If it becomes a serious part, then, so yeah, I'm sorry if you pick the Buzz to win if it don't. Alrighty, so unless I throw in, I think the Element's gonna win on that part. So the next matchup, like I said, is the MD1 versus the Supra. I'm gonna start off with the Supra. Oh, I turned over the Supra, so now all the MD1 has got to do is just stay in bounds. Oh, I threw it too high. But like I said, it's still in bounds. So now let's head on into the second shots. Like I said, you got the Buzz right here. The Element, you can't see it, but it is literally like 5 feet away from the basket. So if I don't throw the Buzz in here, then, well, the Element wins. So, but yeah. So let's see if we can make this in and maybe make this a little interesting. Oh, a little far, but so with that, the Gateway Element is your victor for that side of the bracket. Now we're going to head on into the second shot for both the Supra and the MD1. MD1's right here. The Supra got up a little bit more, but it's out of bounds. So honestly, this one I could lay up and possibly throw in. But if I throw this in, the MD1 automatically wins. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see here. So let's see. Oh, well, it's in circle 1 now, but the wind, like I released it on too much of an angle, and the wind kind of took it because so went and got the Supra. So it got up here quite a bit, but if I make this in, then I have to make the MD1 putt right there. But if I don't, well, because this right here is for par. So if I don't make this in and I make the MD1 putt, then it will be a little playoff there. So we'll see if we can make this one in here. Ooh, almost got it. So now, like I said, the Supra is parked for the bogey. But so now we're gonna head on into the MD1 shot and see if we can win it for par. So we're here at the MD1 shot. If I make this in, the MD1 moves on to the finals of the mid bracket. If I don't, then hopefully it don't roll away and we'll have a playoff here. So this one is for par. See if we can make it. Oh, a little low. So now it's going to be a putt off. So we're here at the playoff for hole 8 for the MD1 and the Supra here. But I said I was going to putt with my putter, but for the putt off, I'm going to go not too far away, and it's going to be which one can I make between these two. Now, if you know the Supra, they're drastically different here. You probably can tell there. So we'll see which one I can make it with, but I'm going to go about right here. Yeah, I'll go about right here. That way you could still kind of see the basket. But we'll see. Oh, no. Alrighty, so the Supra went a little far. And then, alrighty, there we go. So the MD1 beats out the Supra. And this is actually kind of funny because both the Supra, or not the Supra, the Element and the MD1 are both in my bag. So this is kind of funny. Not these exact ones, but they're both in my bag. So it's kind of funny. So now let's head on into the drive around. All right, everybody, we're here at the big boys now. Now the drivers, I picked neutral, mids, and putters. The drivers, I sadly didn't have any Gateway ones, so Gateway fans, you'll just have to stay tuned for the second round for the mids and putters. But I've got 2 rounds here of fairly similar flying disc. I know you might say the numbers are drastically different, or maybe not these two, but these two here. But the numbers are a little different on these, but they fly almost the same, at least as of right now, until I beat them in. So the first matchup is the Latitude 64 River, dyed by Adam from Galactus. The Discraft, it's always a Passion, which the name is a Passion. It's just a collab disc. And then the second matchup is the Discraft Undertaker and the Discmania FD. And shout out to the In the Bag guys, Brad and Robbie. You might like this one. So, like I said, this is hole 11 here at Oliver Park. It's a par 5, so it's just literally just straight ahead. Well, it's straight ahead, but you got this Mando on the right, so you really want to try to throw something on the right. So let's get into the shots. First matchup we're going to be doing is the Passion and the River. I'll throw the River first, and like I said, you just want to try to get it more to the right of this this big pole right here, straight ahead. So because it's a par 5, so it's a good distance out there. So from somebody like me, I could probably get there in 4 if I get good shots. So we'll just have to wait and see. But we're going to go for just hopefully a straight shot out there. Alrighty. So if you pick the River, I'm sorry, but still a good distance I've got to go. So the Passion is now up. Alrighty, so I got around the pole, and it's a good shot. So now we're going to go with the Discraft Undertaker and the FD. I'm going to throw the FD first and see if we can get it out there. Alrighty. So not a bad shot there. And now the Undertaker. Now, like I said, I know the FD and the Undertaker's numbers are drastically different, but this is a lighter weight one, so it flies relatively the same as that FD does. So that's why I kind of chose this one. But for next year, there will be a gateway driver in here, hopefully. So now we're going to head on into the second shots for all the discs. Alrighty, so now we're here at the river shot. Like literally, it's a big gap. So really, if I just kind of sling this out there, I should be fine. It's a little odd one here. Let me get my mini, just since I'm throwing more powerful shots now. But yeah, so it's basically just try to get it out there. That's with all of them really. Now, since the Passion and the FD are on the left side of these trees, probably going to try to throw more forehands or try to get it at least over. But it's just, once we get up there, we'll definitely see how it is. So first, let's get through the river. Awesome. It's going to go. It definitely slipped out of my hand a little early. Had a little bit too much of a loose grip. But so now let's head on into the Passion and the FD. So now we're in the Passion shot. So I could go the backhand route, but I'm not sure exactly what pin this location is in. It's either going to be the one in the middle of the trees or out that way. So what I'm probably going to do is just throw forehand for anything over here. Under the Undertaker's on that side of this of the tree. So I'll throw a backhand there. But these are all going to be forehand. So let's do the Passion first. And I will say, for forehand players, if you're ever out here at Oliver Park and you're on 9 or 10 and you're throwing forehands, be very, very careful, because you never want to hit a car. Just make sure you're being very wary, because like, look, you got two cars coming right here. So once these cars go by, I'm going to throw this forehand and see if I can get it up there. I'm just going to go ahead and say sorry if you picked the Passion. Yeah, so let's head on to the FD shot. Now we're here at the FD shot. It's a little bit more obstructed over here for the backhand route. So this one is definitely a situation where I would go the forehand. So let's see if we can make this one work. And unlike the Passion shot, I'm sorry if you chose the Passion in this little matchup here, but let's see if we can make this FD work. Alrighty. So that's going to be in the woods. So if the basket, honestly, if it ended up in the woods, it's going to be perfect. So let's see if we can. We're going to go now to the Undertaker shot and see if we can make it. So the Undertaker shot is right down here. I've got you positioned in a spot where you might be able to see something, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm sorry if I go off camera here for just a second. So yeah, and also now that I can see down here, the basket is in the woods. So the FD actually, I think the FD is actually parked. So I think the Undertaker's going to have to get in here for a possible 3 here. Oh man, so it's going to be close for the FD and the Undertaker, because I think both of them are in putting range, if not parked. So now let's head on into the river's second shot. We're in the third shot for the river. So basically, since the river and the Passion are going against each other, the Passion is right up here for that's the second shot there. That one's still going for 3. The river here, I had one back there, second one landed here. So this one is the third shot for it. So if I don't put this one close, it's going to be very interesting for the river. And once again, I am going the forehand route. I'm still working on my forehand, so that's why it looks so bad. So we're going to see if we can make this one work now. Well, The Passion is now OB. So you had 1, 2. That was a third shot. Went out of bounds for 4. So I have a upshot for 5. So we'll see how that one goes. So now let's head on into the Passion's third shot. So we're in the Passion's third shot now, going for 3. The river, if you saw, went OB. So the river is going for 5. So this one is going for 3, but probably could get up there for 4. So we'll see if we can make that one work. So put my little marker down here and throw another forehand. I can't really throw the backhand because of this tree here. So I'm going to throw the forehand and see if we can hopefully get it up there and make it work. Alrighty. So throw it a little low, but got a good skip into the woods. So Passion's going for 4 now. River's going for 5. So let's head on to the River's next shot. So now we're at the next shot for the River, going for 5. The basket is literally straight ahead. It's hard to kind of, because I'm next to the road, so it's kind of hard to get you next to it. So see if we can make this one work. It's basically, this is going for 5, but if I get it close, it will be a bogey. So we'll see if we can make this one work. It got a little roll down to the basket, but I don't think it's gonna win. So the Passion is right there. I'm gonna actually hold you for this shot because it's kind of hard to get a stable ground here. So throw you for this one because the River is actually up there parked for bogey, and this right here is for birdie, for the birdie. But if I get it up there, it's going to be for the par. So alrighty, so right onto the pole. So with that, the Passion is moving on to the next round. So now let's head on into the FD shot. So now we're here at the FD shot, right there. So once again, I am going to hold you for this one. But the basket is literally right there. The Undertaker is actually right over there. So the Undertaker is now in a spot because you had 1, 2 got right here. So this one is also the second shot for the FD. So both of them are right now going for eagle. But I think the Undertaker might have it, but we'll see if we can make this one work. So I'm going to throw it right here through these trees and make it work here. Alrighty, so the FD is up there right under the basket. So now let's head on to the Undertaker shot and see if we can make it for eagle. Alrighty, so like I said, the Undertaker is right here for the eagle. If I make this one, the Undertaker wins. If I miss it and it doesn't roll away, then we'll go to a putt off for this one. Because like I said, the FD is literally right there under the basket. So if I miss this one, then we'll have to just wait and see. So it's a little bit obstructed, but we'll make it work. So Undertaker wins, and I just made my very first eagle on hole 11 here at Oliver Park. So now let's head on to the second round of the putter bracket. Now we are here at hole 12 here at Oliver Park, and we're in the second round, or the finals of the putter bracket. So I've got the Gateway Wizard, and then with the Iron City logo, and you got the Prodigy PA3 with the Red Wings logo. So this one is the same concept as all of them. I'll throw each of them, putt with these, and then whoever wins the first ever Disc Madness tournament. So we're going to start off with the Wizard and see if we can get it down there. Well, I I shanked the Wizard. It is now in going back towards 11's basket, but now we're going to throw the PA3 and see if we can get this one in a better spot. Alrighty, so the PA3 is in putting shot. Now let's head on into the Wizard shot and see if we can maybe make it in. At the Wizard second shot now, basically going for the par because I don't know if I can make this in. The PA3 is up there now, so there's no telling if I can make that one in. It's not guaranteed by no choice, so this one is probably going to be a layup spot because there is a slight hill and I don't want it to really roll away. On my little mini marker here and throw this one in. Or, well, maybe not throw in, but we'll have to just wait and see. Alrighty, so that one is now in putting shot. Alrighty, so now we're here at the PA3's second shot. Like I said, this is not guaranteed, but if I make this one with the PA3, then the PA3 will win the first ever putters bracket for 2024. Now, if I miss it, I have a chance. So let's see how this one goes. Well, looks like we're going to a putt off, a potential putt off. But if I miss it, then the PA3 will definitely win because it's right under the bat, almost right under the basket, about 5 feet away. So let's see how this one goes. So as like I said, if I make this one, then like I said, we'll go to a putt off. If I miss it, PA3 wins. So a little upset about that. I was hoping the Gateway one would win. So you're looking now at the 2024 Disc Madness bracket winner is in the basket. So let's head on into the second round of the mid bracket. So now we're here at hole 14 at Oliver Park. Or I'm sorry, yeah, hole 14. But now we're in the second part of the mids bracket between the MD1 and the Gateway Element. A little bit ahead. You probably can't see it because there's some trees, but now I'm gonna start off with the MD1 and then go into the Element next. So you want a good backhand shot for this one, but we'll see if we can make this one work. Oh, the wind definitely helped that one, so that one's going to be a good putt there. Now we're going to go for the Element and see if we can get this one maybe either closer or at least in putting range. Oh, a little flippy boy. That one went far to the right. So the wind it's a little flippy anyway. So it's going to be definitely going for a par. MD1's kind of parked, but I said that for the Wizard. So let's see if we can now head on to the second shot. Here at the second shot for the Element, it's a little bit obstructed. The MD1 is definitely in putting range, but we'll see if we can get this one a little close to put some pressure on the MD1. Alrighty, that was definitely a good shot. So now we're here, second shot for the MD1, which is not an easy putt for the MD1. If I make this one, like I said, it's for the win. Alrighty, so there you have it. The MD1 is your 2024 Disc Madness Tournament winner. So now let's head on to the last part part of the. Now we're here at hole 18 at clear about 208 feet straight ahead in the finals for the driver brackets between the Passion and the Undertaker. With the Undertaker, and then we'll go to the Passion. Oh, threw it a little too high. Now we're going to go with the Passion. See if we can make this one work and get a little bit better shot out of it. In circle one. So the Passion is going to be in a good spot for a birdie. The Undertaker will be more of a layup, instead of a try to get it in. But the Passion is kind of in a spot for the birdie. But let's see how this one goes though. Oh no! Whoa! Well, the Undertaker just went OB because I decided to run it in my head, and I said out loud that it was going to be a layup. So the Passion right here for the birdie. And then the Undertaker, you probably can't see it, but it's a little bit past the basket in the OB spot. So the Undertaker would now be going for 4. So really, I could lay up the Passion if I wanted to, and the Passion's going to automatically win. I'm just going to do this for the video, honestly. So the Passion, like I said, already won. We're just going to see how this one goes. I missed the putt. Not too happy with it, but yeah, that one is guaranteed to make. But now, yeah, the Passion is a winner. End of the video here. If you didn't see the winners of the 2024 brackets, the driver bracket winner, the Discraft Passion. The winner of the mids bracket, Discmania MD1. And the winner of the putter bracket is the Prodigy PA3. So that's it. There will be a video coming out at some point in the near future. Not 100% sure when, but will come out of me playing a full round with just the winners here. It might be here, it might be somewhere else. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I will give updates on my Instagram and stuff like that. And then next year I will do the same video with a different disc than the ones I did this year, and the winners of this one will play around against the winners of next year's. So stay tuned for that. I hope y'all enjoy this series. Leave comments down in the description, or comments down below. I'm still new to this, but comments down below of what dish you might want to see next year and stuff like that. But yeah, like to give a shout out to my sponsors, Gateway Disc. You can use JMODG421 at checkout at gateway.com. Link will be in the description for all my sponsors here. Galactus, you can use code JMO10 at galactus.com. Iron City Disc, you can use Lowry 2024 at checkout on ironcitydisc.com. And then T-Box Socks, you can use a special code that I've got in my they gave me, that you just messaged me on my Instagram, and I can get that to you. You can use that at tboxsocks.com. And like the link in the description for my Facebook and Instagram will all be down in the description. And so yeah, but that has been it for the Discmas tournament. Kind of a playoff of the March Madness tournament. But so like I said, that's it. And I will see y'all on the course.